so many baby products on the market, it can be almost impossible to know what you actually need. And it's even more confusing if you are trying to create a registry or if you're trying to gift someone something whose registry may be full or they may not have a registry. Hi, I'm Jensine Casey, pediatric sleep consultant, certified postpartum doula, and mama of 3. So I know my baby products. Over the years, my oldest is almost 6. We have had so many different products. Things have come and gone. Things have been recalled. Things have come onto the market. The snoo was not a thing when my oldest was born. The rock and play was a thing when my oldest was born. So even in such a short amount of time, it's absolutely crazy how much has really changed. So today we are going to talk about 5 products that you need that are actually essential to help your baby sleep well. So forget about the noise, forget about everything else you may have heard. These 5 things are really going to be the core of exactly what you need. So the first thing I'm going to recommend is an amazing sound machine. I will always push for a sound machine because they can be so versatile. You can use them at home, you can use them away, but they're really just going to help drown out any outside noise that could impact your baby's sleep. So people coming in and out of their room, somebody coughing or sneezing, the TV being too loud, doors opening, toilets flushing, you name it, sound machines can save you. So my new favorite is the Yoga Sleep Hush. Now this is a brand new product. They actually sent me this one. They have been sold out for months, but they just came back in stock. So if you are seeing this video right as I'm posting it, run to grab one of these because they are going to sell out again. They're that amazing. So it is both a portable sound machine and a night light. And I love that because I am a huge fan of the Hatch, if you watch any of my other videos, which is also a sound machine and a nightlight, but it's not portable and it needs Wi-Fi. So depending on where you are, where you're going, that may not easily be available. So something like the Hush is going to be exactly what you need in really any and all situations. So you can see on the box, it's small. It clips right onto a diaper bag so you can't forget it. It goes 20 hours of use on a single charge. It has this adjustable nightlight that goes around the edge of it. You can connect it to other things too. So while it is its own sound machine, you can connect it to your phone or to your laptop to play music, podcasts, or bedtime stories, which is huge because maybe your child doesn't like traditional white noise. Maybe your child is a little bit older and really likes relaxation stories at bedtime or a particular podcast. So this can do that on the go. And the timer can be set for 45, 90 minutes, or 8 hours. That was my biggest selling point, the 8 hours, because a lot of the portable sound machines, you have a 15, 30, 45, or 60 minute window. But if you need something all night, you need it that full 8 hours because, as we all know, any sound disturbance while your child is sleeping will be enough to wake them up. So you want it to go for a full 8 hours just to make sure that it's taking them the duration of the night. I would love if it went to 12 hours, but having 8 hours is amazing and something that I have not seen from any other sound machine. So the first item on this need to have list is going to be a portable sound machine, but to make it really specific, the Hush is exactly what you need. So the second item that you're gonna need is a sleep sack. So this is actually a transition sleep sack. It could be a swaddle and then I open the arms to make it a full sleep sack. And this is going to be really great because you can use it during many different months. So you can use it as a traditional swaddle if your baby is under 12 weeks old, but as they grow, you can work on that swaddle transition with them. So you can just undo one arm. Once they're doing really great with the one arm, you can have both arms available and still use this exact same swaddle / sleep sack. So anything that's versatile, anything that can come in a multi-pack, something that you can easily find at Target or Walmart or whatever your big major store in your area is going to be helpful. I don't love those very specialized items that you can only get online because what if you are away and your baby spits up or blows out, or you forget it at home. I want you to be able to have something that your baby isn't super dependent on, that you can easily grab wherever you may be. So having this transition from swaddle to a sleep sack, this is the Swaddle Me brand, which I have talked a lot about their other products. I absolutely love them, but this is definitely on my must-have list. So my third thing on your must-have list is the Slumber Pod. So I'm gonna pop up a little photo here of us using the Slumber Pod because I have 2 across 3 children and I could not love it more. So what it is a portable pod that you put over either a pack and play, a mini crib, or a toddler cot if you are away from home. But they actually created a home base station, so you can put it over a traditional crib while you're at your home. And this is really nice if you have a room that is really hard to black out, or you're just not able to do that for whatever reason. You can't put things on the windows. For us, my daughter has a skylight in her room, and I have tried so many things. Can't even tell you. I could have a whole video on all the things that we tried to block up the light from this skylight, but just the angle of it, nothing is able to stick, nothing is able to stay and block out all of the light. So having something like the Slumber Pod over her crib really helps create that dark out environment, specifically in her sleeping area, since I can't do it for the rest of the room. So the Slumber Pod, it comes in multiple colors. There is a little pocket in it that you can put a camera. So if you are away and not sharing a room, then you'll be able to see what your little one's doing in there. But if you are room sharing, it creates this really nice boundary so they are not easily able to see you. In some of them, it also comes with a fan pocket. So it has a fan that you can put in just so you can feel comfortable that there's a little bit of airflow in there. But I have zipped myself into our Slumber Pod. If you haven't seen my Slumber Pod video, I'm going to tag it right up here. But you can go into it, zip it up, and you will still feel the air. It definitely isn't like stuffy or too hot. It definitely felt like I was just in the normal room, but it was really, really dark. So my fourth item is a pack and play, specifically the Gladly Merit Play Yard, which is so easy to set up. Like I said, over the years of 3 children within 6 years, I have used a pack and play multiple times. And it's easy enough to use where you can like set it up, but sometimes they're very specific where this arm has to come up before this arm, which has to be before you push down the middle. But the Merit Play Yard is super easy. Literally, you could do it one-handed where you just open it up, push down the middle, everything pops out. And it comes in a really nice little carry bag so that you can use as a backpack. So another plus, anything that I can do to help you make your life easier with children is a plus. And I put this on the list because you really want to be able to have your child sleep well wherever you go. I don't want you to feel locked into your home. We had that enough with COVID. So you can use the pack and play in your own home. You can move it around to multiple rooms. I am a big fan of having multiple sleep areas on every level of your home. So say you have a 3-level home, you're gonna wanna have a sleep area on each level because you're not gonna wanna have to go all the way up to put your child, depending on their age, into their crib or pack and play or bassinet. Because if you have a newborn or a child that is taking 3 or more naps, that's gonna be a lot of up and down, a lot of back and forth. So you're gonna wanna have these stations on each level so you can easily just bring them in. And a pack and play will enable you to do that. So you can maybe just have one and bring it from your middle level down to the bottom level or from the bottom all the way up to the top. So you have somewhere safe to put them, but then it also can travel across houses, it's easy enough to check on a plane, things like that. So really having some kind of travel play yard is going to be big. And my fifth and my last item is going to be Blackout Shades. So I talked about the Slumber Pod, which is similar if you cannot have Blackout Shades, but if you are in a place where you can have, you have windows and you are able to put things onto them, Blackout Shades is going to be huge. So I will, in the description, pop the link for my recommendation. I love the Easy Blackout Shades. They can be easily customized to your own window. You would pop on their website, select the closest size to your window, and then the fabric comes and you're able to cut it to adjust it. So that was really easy. It has a grid on one side of the shades, so you can easily cut in a straight line, something that I am shockingly not able to do on my own, but it just makes it really, really easy to be able to adjust it for your window, and then you can Velcro it up. You don't need any tools, no drills, so you can do it if you own, if you rent, if you're only there temporarily, you can put these blackout shades up. And they're gonna make a huge difference depending on where you live, either initially at bedtime or early morning, or both. Because I'm in New England, there is a point in time during the summer where the sun is coming up really early. And there is a point in time when it's staying up way later. So for both of those situations, the blackout shades save us because we have a lot less of those questions of, it's still sunny, why do we have to go to sleep? Once we go upstairs, the blackout shades are in all of the rooms, all of our bedrooms. So my children don't even know that it's light out once we head upstairs for bed. And it's not a thought that crosses their mind. So definitely blackout shades is going to make a big difference in your sleep. So just to recap, the 5 things are portable sound machine, the Hush, a sleep sack, the transition one from Swaddle Me, the slumber pod, the Gladly play yard or any pack and play, and blackout shades. So make sure you are checking the links in my description. It's gonna have all of them for the things that I talked about in this video. If you have a must-have product that I did not mention, pop it in the comments below, help other mamas out, and I will see you later.